Phew. All right. Shit, man. Did you pick the Polar Pop cup because it stays cold longer?
Nah, it's just the aesthetic.
The aesthetic? You're a double cupper?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, you can see, I just have my solo cup, so it's just water. I'm also a double cupper. I feel like it just insulates better.
Why do you feel like that, though?
Just because if I had a drink that had like hella ice in it and it was cold, a solo cup's gonna sweat. So it's nice to have like two of them. It kind of keeps the outside dry. That way my hands aren't getting all moist, because that's the worst, bro.
Bro,
Holding
you know what's crazy?
You
know what's crazy? Like, I'm starting not to like ice no more. In
any format?
It's like I like my drink to just be cold.
In drinks.
In drinks or anything. I like it to just be cold. Like, I feel like ice just ruins.
Ice ruins a lot of stuff.
You feel me?
Dude, if you're drinking a cold drink and a piece of ice just hits a tooth, totally ruins the experience.
You feel me?
How do you feel about icy climates?
Icy climates.
Like, let's say we end up in Nova Scotia together. Are we leaving?
Nah, we're gonna chill. We're gonna stay. No pun intended, but
pun intended. That's how it is. Or do you rap too?
Nah, man.
Yeah, I never. You know what I mean? You're a businessman.
Nah, if I rap, too many people be beefing with me, man. I'm gonna speak how I feel.
Wow.
About all these rappers.
Oh my God.
So it's like, nah.
Everybody's just catching these strays.
Every time. So it's like, I'm gonna just stick to the manager's side, keep my mouth closed.
Bro, too real to rap would be the
that's what it is.
That's the mixtape name.
Too real to rap.
Wonda Boi. Too real to rap.
Hey, sound good. You on to something.
I'm telling you, that actually, like, if I saw that, I'd be like, this dude's the next Gucci, man. I'd be like, just reading that title, I'd be like, this. Yeah. Speaking of which, Wonda Boi, is that like a Ric Flair reference?
No, it's just.
No. How'd that name come about for you?
My cousin, like when we was like.
Oh, wow.
Like 8, we was just saying music shit one day. Like, we wanted to do music shit, and he came up with a name like Wonda Boi. He was a DJ at the time. He wanted to DJ and shit. And he came up with the Wonda Boi name. So it's like, I give him credit for it, but I took it to the...
You elevated it.
I elevated it.
He lost his dream. You made yours a reality.
Nah, for sure. It's more so, it's like the name is like... The name like anticipation. You don't ever know... Everything in-house. So everything is in-house for him. Is like marketing, making music, engineers, all that stuff.
That's genius.
So it's like, if anything, if you're outsider, you're going to want to know like what we doing next. Like, they finna pop out with some new stuff. Like,
you're like a love renaissance almost. Yeah, like, you're basically like a whole label operation.
Yeah.
You just, that's the way to be. I mean, that's how you always have. I've always said in business, like, I've always said as though I like owning businesses. But the most successful businesses I see initially, especially at their genesis point as they grow up, it always is the people that maintain the most creative control and minimize exterior expenses.
Yeah, for sure.
By doing things like outsourcing labor, where then you also are losing creative control because those people, A, don't care as much as you do about your vision, and then B, they don't understand it even if they do care to take the time, et cetera, et cetera.
And that's I feel like that's the hardest part in being in business, is like getting somebody else to see your vision and how you want to see things, like how you see a business 4 or 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Everybody don't have that eye or that same drive that you see for your business, because it's like, it's your creative control. So it's like, for me, it'd be hard to work with some people sometimes, because they got to be open-minded type things to see this stuff. And it's like, I got to see other people's perspective as well too. One
thing I'll say too about specifically your business model that I really like is just having done business with you and some of your team members on just a very minimal way, but just like being in a session with you guys, is how straightforward and honest and easy it is to do business with you. That to me was like a major like stamp. Like, I remember when we first met through Cash.
Right.
who is one of your artists.
Yes, shout out to
Super
Cash.
dope dude, man. Super dope dude. I don't see him enough these days. How's he doing?
No, he doing good. He's just in the lab working right now.
Yeah,
He working
man.
on the tape that he finna drop.
Man.
Doing some mixes, writing songs. You know, he been in his writing bag too. So
On God.
Yeah,
Dude,
so-
I feel like he's a luggage store.
No,
like,
for
there's
sure.
not a bag he's not in.
Like-
It's kind of weird. Like, he hit me. He was like, bro, I got this Twitch stream for when I'm playing games. I'm like, that's dope. And then literally the next day he came in and he's like, check out my pit bull breeding company. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you're like every hustle imaginable is like
Cash.
just lives up to his name. I'm like
when it come to Cash on the team, he the Swiss Army knife dude. He do everything
he
from
definitely is.
engineering, all that. Like he just does everything. So it's like it's no role he can't fill.
Which is
So
so
like
dope,
that's what
man.
make it easy for me to work with him.
Yeah.
He's a little, I hate to sound not even cynical, but he's a little too proactive sometimes.
Okay.
But it works out for the best in his favor. He sees his way of doing things, and it's like we just find a common median for sure. But Cash, he's a good
That's
dude.
tough, man. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I've always admired his ability to speak his mind in
No, that's one thing
a
you're gonna do.
climate that's not, like it's not easy to speak your mind and keep pushing. So
Nah, for sure. He's
Shit,
definitely
man.
very vocal.
who else do you have? Because I feel like the number of people that I've seen in your merch, I feel like I've seen Ken in it. I've seen obviously Kat. Like so many people are in this merch, and I'm like, before I knew you or knew anything about it, I was like, what the fuck is this Wonda Boi shit, bro? Like, where is this coming from? So, how many people are in-house on the team right now? Not necessarily just artists, but like, I guess, yeah, we'll start with artists. How many artists do you have?
It's 4 artists on my team.
Good God.
It's 4
And
artists on my team.
so you're managing 4 artists.
Yeah, it sounds insane, don't it?
Yeah, dude, I barely manage myself. Like, I don't know how the fuck you're doing 4 artists, dude.
It's more so like 4. They're all at different stages in their career.
Okay.
So it's like when you look
That's
at when you look at Soldier, for example, is a verified artist. So it's like, hey,
That's about-
his traction there, audience, we working everything, merch, shows, all those type things. Cash the same way. So it's like that's easy to manage once you figure out the formula for them too. So that's
The ball's already kind of
we're
rolling.
rolling. We try and get that
Yeah.
flywheel turning, get it turning even more. So it's like
Absolutely.
things like that. And then Zara and Cedar, they're more so artist development for real. They're young.
Okay.
They're around like 2021.
Oh, wow.
2021
Yeah, they
is
got a
just
ton
like
of time.
they got a ton of time. So it's like it's just a grooming thing with that. But to answer your question, how many people just on the team that helps? It's more so me, myself, and then I have a business partner named Honesty in Vegas, and then my 4 artists. I teach them everything about the business.
So it's a community
It's
effort.
a community effort. So it's like it's gonna be times it's like, hey, Tylan not gonna be there.
Right.
Can you handle yourself? Can you conduct yourself? Like, do you know these type of things? How to deal with producers when you go in the studio?
No, for sure.
And know which studios to work with. Like things like
smart,
that.
man.
So it's like grooming them to have their own thing. So eventually, creating a pipeline of businesses, dude. Like they have their own business with artists. They'll do those things, stuff like that.
I really want to kind of like tap into what you said about the artist development piece, because that to me is exactly what is overlooked
Nah, for sure.
in a lot of people's stuff that I'm hearing. Like, I'm like, God damn, bro, like who the fuck preed this?
Yeah.
Like who greenlit this shit to go out the door?
Nah,
like
for sure.
y'all, like, because I'll see the potential, but I'm like, man, if y'all would have just given this person a year of like any amount of any training, or just put them on game a little bit.
You feel me?
Maybe give them a vocal coach, like do something like, but yeah, man, that shit. So what is that? Is that important to you? What does that look like for you? Like what?
Artist development, it is important because it depends on like when I'm looking at a roster or evaluate my rosters, like what I'm finna pick next. So it's
Ooh,
like,
you're on some like Madden shit.
yeah, like
You're out
type
there
shit.
building the team.
Yeah, so it's
Beefing
like,
the stats.
Beefing the stats for sure. It's more so it's like, okay, like we know this is a young person's game.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But at the same time, it's really not. People blow overnight, like literally. It's at all ages
That's
type
true.
thing. So it's like
It's got to be age appropriate, though.
age appropriate for sure. Dealing with young artists is more so they're still finding themselves. So it's like they finding like what sounds they like, what they really want to do.
100%.
And then it's like it's some that's really locked in. Like, hey, I want to be an artist. This is what I do. This is the rap stuff that I want to do. They putting up their own money.
All right.
Things of that nature. So
I mean,
it's
that's
like,
nice.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, okay.
I don't even know if I'd want to work with somebody who's like, bro, if you're not willing to put even a little bit of your own money in, that there's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
You know what I mean? Like, you have, this is worrying me. Like, if you're not willing to contribute at all to yourself, we might need to reevaluate our relationship.
You see what I'm saying? And
like, that's
like,
crazy.
And it can't work like that. Like, in order for me to work with you,
Right.
you gotta come at me every time you want to do something. Like, you already have your game plan. Like, hey, this is what I want to do. Everything like that.
Yeah.
This is how much money I got, and then it's on me to
You know
put
what?
you indoors and everything else after that.
No, absolutely.
But if, like, you just sitting waiting on me, it's gonna be a long day.
I'd love, if you don't mind, I'm actually looking for a deal right now, and I've got this, I've got a notes app on my phone. Let me just read you, I'm gonna just read you a set of lyrics. I wanna know if you'll sign me. So I entitled this Crescent Moon. Crescent Moon. Just like a crescent moon, only a piece of you shines. The rest of you hides in the dark. Would you sign me?
That's deep.
I think so. That
Pause,
shit
but
is bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck with your boy. Sign me.
we can work something out. We can
Okay.
work something out.
All right, hold up, because I feel like you're not impressed enough. I also have a note of business ideas.
Okay.
So, here we go. Let's think. Oh, I clicked biz instead of business ideas. Oh, great one. I came up with, runts, like the weed strain?
Yeah.
So I thought, what if we had a podcast called Rants?
Rants.
And we did all the visual branding, just copied the Runts people, call it Rants, and it's just 5-minute clips of me venting about how much I hate myself in life. Sign me? Yes or no?
No.
In combination with that poem?
I like that idea. It's more so like, let's see if we could get people to come in and just rant. Like,
Ooh,
and you
different
different
Get 'em
people.
really high,
Yeah.
and then have them
And
talk about
express
shit they
shit,
hate.
and then they leave.
This
And
is
it's
why
like
you're the manager, because you took a really dumb fucking idea and just made it. And like, I would wake up and watch that YouTube series every morning if that was like just a real clip series.
Because, bro, I be seeing on TikTok, bro. I know some people that just watch like people eat on TikTok all day, and they're fascinated by it.
Dude, my bad, but bruh, I swear to God, I walked into this bodega, and there is a Haitian grandmother who is just sitting at the counter, like I guess she's the owner of said bodega, and she is sitting there in total silence as her daughter just roams the store aimlessly. There's nobody in there, and on an iPad that's like propped up against the register is a video of this like Ukrainian woman eating spaghetti, ASMR style, and she's just sitting there expressionless.
Yeah,
And I'm listening to,
that's it. And it got like,
I had to leave.
bro, and it kind of got like 100,000 likes, 200,000.
This wasn't a video.
It wasn't a video?
I experienced this. I walked into the store and this woman is blasting a woman eating pasta on an iPad, ASMR. Like, what is happening? Like, I was so disturbed. I don't like that. Like, do you like ASMR videos?
Nah.
I don't fuck with ASMR at all, bro. Like that, unless it's like.
What about that shit they got going on now?
The what?
With the, it's like the AI chick.
The AI chick?
Thank you.
Bro, what is this?
I seen it, but I seen it, but I ain't just.
Young Glizzy?
That shit weird,
No.
bro.
What the hell be saying, bro?
I love it took humanity all of a month to be like, you know what we need AI to do is just shove glizzies up its snout and make ASMR videos.
Nah.
Like, that's a problem. Dude, do you ever fear that AI could take over would you manage an AI artist?
I ain't even thought that deep into it, so I couldn't give you a definite answer, but it's like I think it's weird. Like since the AI dropped and they making all these artificial babies and shit on the internet, you ain't seen that? Like they making their kid, like the people with the AI driving, they're making their kid like, and they posting it on their bro, on Twitter, all this type of shit. But this shit weird, bro.
Are people taking care of it?
No,
like
it's just
money?
like a picture. It's an artificial picture.
Nah, bro. People have taken this to the. That's. I used to like. You ever heard of Neopets?
Yeah.
And like Pokemon and shit. That was cool.
But nah,
AI.
My son.
Yo, you see.
He looks like he's gonna grow up to be a great upstanding
See what I'm
citizen.
saying? So it's like I feel like AI already took over, dog.
Bro,
it already took over.
I feel like we're still winning.
You see what I'm saying?
Are you serious?
Oh, bro, is that what you use?
Bro.
Yes, bro. That's AI, bro.
First of all, this
When
guy
did you go get that picture?
totally off camera right now, but like definitely looks like a rapper. In his LinkedIn photo, might manage a Goldman Sachs stockbroker.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, this isn't. Who is that? That's you again? It was just generating you with different hairstyles,
Bro,
or like
yeah, bro. They messing with the AI. AI already took
that
over.
color suits you.
This is gonna fuck you up right here.
You see TL already messing with it.
Wow.
Granddaddy, yeah.
That's terrifying. You look like you might be on some like. You're the guy giving sage advice. You're like Lawrence Fishburne.
Man, shit hilarious.
That shit, bro. Like you be out there like, nah, don't take that path.
That was the stupidest ass challenge and the worst challenge in the world.
The great challenge. Yeah, bro. People broke they arms, their legs, all that type of shit doing the
Bro,
great challenge.
Y'all are so tapped into this internet shit, bro. I don't know anything about any of this. The Crate Challenge, AI babies.
All that shit old too, bro.
This is old.
Yeah, the crate challenge like some years.
We had a whole tribunal, bro.
Yeah.
Gresham Park, bro.
Gresham Park. Sounds about right.
Oh god, they had a whole tribunal at a Gresham
You guys just pulled up all the chargers, and you're like, the next thing we're gonna do is have AI kids
Yep.
Yep.
and walk on crates.
And walk on crate.
Oh my god!
Life will tell you.
You don't drive a Charger, do you? No, do you really? Don't even cop to it on camera. If you do, just say it's a.
I plead the fifth, man. I plead the fifth, man.
Oh no!
I'm part of the Charger crew, my God. I'm part of the
It's
Charger.
our car club, bro. Y'all got. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Oh shit.
You got the mask?
Nah, no mask.
Thank
no,
God.
No
Okay,
mask,
well at
no
least you didn't
mask.
take it that far.
Me too.
Oh my god.
You too smooth out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. I love that for you.
Yeah. not too much attention.
I don't want to make it a callback, but I did see the fully kitted human being in the Halloween costume the other day, and I was like, okay, it's elevated. You know, they took it to the next one, but we got to get off that energy. I'm not even fucking with that.
With the mask in the car type thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That bothers you.
We could just pick friendlier mask. It's like, I'd love it if I drove by and you had like a Chewbacca. You know what I mean? I'd be like, I'm fucking with you. Yeah.
You ain't rocking with the Scream mask or the Chucky mask.
No, because I'm gonna kill you. Like if you approach me dressed like that, I have no choice but to like call the police or
You gonna call the police if Chucky pulled up on you right now? You call the police.
I'm gonna kill him. There's no time for the police. There's no time. First of all, they're not gonna believe me. The operator's gonna be like, yeah. What is it? Sir? I'm gonna be like, all right, I gotta blend. Like, cause you're too, like, you clearly aren't gonna help. Like, I'm about to get murdered by a Satan doll, and all you wanna talk about is fucking whether or not I'm sane or insane.
You don't rock 100 houses?
I like haunted houses.
Wait,
Do you mean like the attraction?
Or just like
Or like go into like a place that's supposedly actually haunted?
No, like attractions.
Oh yeah, that's light. I'm not worried about that.
Not worried about that.
It's like they have insurance if they hurt somebody. Like they're like trust. I'm cool with that. Now if you want to drag me into some like conjuring shit,
Some conjuring shit.
I'm taking the necklace off of Ken. We're bringing a cross, hella garlic, I'm gonna go stop by a Catholic church with my Nalgene and just scoop up some holy water. There's not a shot in hell I'm going unprepared. I'll tell you
So
that.
you think there's some haunted places out here? Like you,
Fuck yeah.
like and you wouldn't go? I'll go in. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't think that I wouldn't go in. I just think that I would be very respectful of it.
Yeah, me too. Like
You know
I'll
what I
just be
mean?
like, don't fuck with me.
Exactly. Like, have you
Like-
seen The Grudge?
Yeah, it's in the garage.
So like I believe this sounds so insane, but I kind of believe in the idea that energy imprints into things and places and life forms, etc. Like there's evidence in the human genome that certain traumas human beings experienced evolutionarily as the species grew over millions and billions of years are the reason why we behave certain ways. Like things, like, I'm gonna make like a simple one, but like being afraid of the dark, or like inexplicably when you're born, just having that inherently within you.
Yeah.
That type of shit. So
So you don't think it'll be a learned behavior? You just think it's like
no,
somebody
no. That's
experienced-
genetic memory is a scientifically proven thing.
Okay.
So, and that's usually rooted in some form of trauma. So, or experience that informs the genetics. So I think that there can be things like, say, that's why I'm so anti-war and I hate violence and shit like that, because it's, and I brought up The Grudge because when massive traumatic events occur within a confined area,
Yeah.
I am not necessarily opposed to the idea that there is some kind of like energetic output from that lingers in that area,
Okay.
or that can like kind of stain it.
Like a static energy there.
Like a static energy, like-
and it's just
100%. Like I think that shit could be a thing,
I feel you.
and I just would be very respectful of that shit. Like I don't know, haunted anything. But I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, I might have to pop out and see what's up. Like, I've been in some abandoned asylums and done my little ghost hunter shit back in the day, had some fun, but
I ain't never even got started.
we should go.
Yeah, let's go do something.
Oh, hell yeah. I know Georgia's got hella haunted shit.
For sure. We just can't go to Lake Lindell.
What is that? Lake Lindell? What is Lake Lindell?
Nah, Lake Lindell.
Is that like some Jason Voorhees shit?
Lake Lanier.
Lake Lindell?
What happened at Lake Lanier?
Oh,
I thought that was like a water park.
Nah.
It's definitely a water park. It's actually a graveyard. It's a graveyard water park.
Yeah, for sure.
The water park's on the graveyard.
The water park is the graveyard.
Are you seriously?
Yeah.
What kind of graveyard is this, dude?
So, story says is
Oh
that
Jesus, this is terrifying
Lake
already.
Lanier is one of them. It's one of them cities that been flooded by the government,
Mm-hmm.
and it was taken over.
To destroy like minority peoples?
Correct.
Some Trail of Tears shit?
It was an all-black city at one point in time.
Is that where, this is so ignorant, where was Black Wall Street?
I think that was.
Was it the Midwest or in Georgia?
I'm not sure.
I don't think that
Don't quote
was
me on
in
that.
I don't know either, but I don't think it was in Georgia.
Because I would not, like, bro, we know the Tuckasegee experiment, all this shit, like, this is verified.
Yeah,
Like,
verified.
we know these fucking, we know that shit's shady. So this was an historically black community that got flooded,
Yeah.
and it now, they built a fucking amusement park on a mass
Nah,
grave.
it's a lake.
It's just really a lake.
It's a lake. It's a lake in North Georgia, and it's like somebody go missing there
Damn near every week.
every week. Righteous.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Dead serious.
Dead
They
serious.
get pulled under.
So Google this shit. Google this
Bro,
shit.
just Google Lake Lanier deaths, and you'll
Deaths.
see a bunch of people just pop up.
Pop up.
I'm gonna text my aunt, because she took me there when I was a kid,
Like Lanier.
thinking, yeah. She took me and my cousins there, like, this will be fun. I'm gonna be like, bro, you were trying to kill us? Like, the fuck?
It'd be a good movie though. Great.
That would be a good movie.
Great movie.
Bro, say less.
Bro.
Let's make that. Are you interested in managing people other than musical
Oh,
artists?
for sure. Like,
Okay.
bro, it's all the way down to like athletes,
Okay.
actors,
Real quick,
actors,
real
all
quick.
that stuff.
It
Yep.
said, right here, I just googled Lake Lanier haunted. It says, legend has it the ghost of a long dead woman roams this lake. in a flowing blue dress.
Nah, no cap.
Mysterious arms reach out for swimmers from the watery depths. Angry spirits call the home to submerged graves. These and other spooky tales have haunted Lake Lanier in the foothills of northern Georgia mountains
Bro, I'm gonna piggyback off you.
for decades.
Apparently, to just further prove your point, there are 20 cemeteries with headstones and graves at the bottom of that lake that were never removed, and they are from the ancestors of disrupted populations that were never relocated.
You feel me?
I do, and you know what I don't want to feel is the bony hands of an ancestral ghost on my ankles as we go dipping in a lake, bro. Like,
Snatch your ass up
snatch
under
mine. Reparations,
Yeah.
fucking bitch.
Imagine
drowned.
Imagine a movie like a prom night after high school. Hey, we going to Lake Lanier. They've been planning this trip for like
Miss me.
probably like 4 years.
Bro,
And it's
have
about
they-
five different couples after prom, no parent supervision. They go to Lake Lanier, they just start dropping off. Bodies start dropping.
Dude, don't say too much more because I'm about to write this script.
Yeah, man, five-star movie.
So that's
5-star movie on Prime.
100%.
Easy.
Oh my God! You ever seen Candyman? The Jordan.
But I ain't too much of that. I ain't like it. I ain't like it. I ain't no Candyman fan.
Are you a horror film fan?
I like horror films. I'm big on like Insidious, stuff like that.
Oh, that gave me a shiver, bro. That
Bro,
clickety ass finger fuck who's sitting there with his red face, looking like Darth Maul on crack.
I fuck with that shit, bro.
Take my strong hand.
Because he just comes for the kid, like, give me your hand, boy.
I like a good horror film. I'm action. I love action.
I fuck with that. You seem like
I love a good drama too. Like,
oh yeah,
I love a good
like
drama.
a Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah, just about somebody.
I fucking love Pride and Prejudice, bro.
I like good drama. I like seeing women set dudes up type shit. Like I like seeing shit like that.
You see the shit with Cardi B in it?
Which one with Cardi B? The new on Tubi?
No.
What's
shit
on
where
TV?
she played?
Cardi B got a movie?
Yeah, she was
Bro,
in. She was in a movie. Oh my God, where the chick was setting up. They all played like New York, like dancers and escorts and shit, and then they came together to like.
I ain't seen that.
Set dudes up to rob them. Yeah, I don't.
But that's what she used to do in real life though.
Allegedly. Allegedly. We don't know that for sure. Shout out to our girl Marty. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I'm not gonna put that bad juju on her. She seems like a very good mother.
Yeah, she overcame it all. That. Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We're here to look at redemption arcs.
Okay. Redemption.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Allegedly.
I like that. I like that.
Hey
Allegedly.
man, hats off to Shorty. That's crazy as fuck. That now I'm nervous as hell.
Don't be nervous.
No, I can't, bro. I don't, bruh. She kinda with the fiery peacock might come for us.
Man, ain't nothing come for us. We too strong-minded, man.
No, I'm fucking around. But that movie was pretty alright. But I see the thing about setting people. I don't even like to watch shit like that, bro.
It's just
Because
I like a lot of ratchet movies too, like a lot of gangster ratchet movies, like the Detroit movies. So it's like you just see most of the time, and then it's like most of the time you see something fall, like Empire's Fall, and it be due to a female. So it's like,
Yeah.
I just like seeing shit like that.
I think it always takes two to tango.
Yeah, for sure.
But, you know, I mean, sometimes you Eric Benet the situation. Well, like, guys, it's not always the female's fault.
What?
Bro, I'm just saying.
You don't think it's always a female's fault?
No, what the fuck? That's
Man.
ridiculous.
In my time period of being on this earth, it's always their fault.
Listen, brother. You know what you need to do is hire an army of gay men to conduct business on your behalf, and you will, I guess, avoid the pitfalls of whatever is going on in your life. Like, I don't know what's...
That's crazy. That's wild.
You just got, you're like, there is
I'm not the problem. Like,
I know you are.
I'm never gonna be the problem.
Well,
Never.
don't say that, my
Never
friend.
gonna be the problem.
Sometimes being a boss, the best thing about it is being able to admit when you're wrong.
I feel like that just in life, period. Like, shit, we don't get me started on that one.
Yeah, so
No, for sure.
Accountability
is
Thank
big.
you, sir.
But 9 times out of 10, when it comes to these women, it ain't me. It ain't me. I do no wrong.
Hey, man, I'm not gonna argue with you about it. I feel like you seem like a pretty copacetic guy to me.
You feel me?
I'm gonna let it rock.
You see what I'm saying? Ain't that right, Tia?
See what I'm saying?
Oh my God. The plot thickens.
Hoo-wee.
Are you in a space where if you don't, and obviously like just check me if I'm being too personal, but I find it very difficult to have a relationship.
Facts, bro.
Facts. When you're chasing a dream.
You see what I'm saying?
So
like that. You answered your question right there.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
Right now in my life, it's like, but I communicate these things effectively. Like I can't be in no type commitment in anything because it's like
you got too much. You have too many
How
people.
you be doing the time? What you be saying?
What I be saying, I don't know. It just depends on the moment.
Hey,
TL, bro, I can't do that shit, bro.
I can't do it.
I can't do that shit, bro.
I really can't. I can't do that
Bro.
relationship shit, bro. That relationship shit, that shit for the birds. Like I can't do that shit. That shit for the birds, bro. Like all that talking on the phone all day, adhering to your feelings and shit. Man, I got other shit, man. I got other shit.
Man, I was debating letting this girl know where I lived, and I was like, I wish I had some shooters for friends so that I could find out where she stays first, and I could be like, hey guys, I'm thinking about having a chick over. Can you go post up at her family's house so that I can feel comfortable in this moment? As like a, you know what I'm saying? It's like an assurance. It's like, oh.
You don't even need no shooters for that, man. You supposed to pull up at her house first.
Oh, absolutely.
Like that's out the gate. She should never know where you stay.
Yeah, listen.
That's P.
That's P. Like that's P.
I gotta.
Until then you get like if you on that.
Don't put your dick on your head, man. Yeah. Man, I can't even lie. I woke up this morning thinking about killing a girl.
What?
I was debating it. I was like, I think I might have misstepped, bro. I might have to bury this bitch. She didn't do anything wrong. I was just like, I might just be compromised. Like, I gotta do something.
Bro,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You know what I mean?
Allegedly. You know what's crazy about you saying that? I was just telling Tia today by my crib. A dude just tried to knock his girl off. Then knocked himself off. But she survived. Shit, wow, bro.
God damn, bro.
See,
I'm glad she survived.
Yeah, for sure. You just can't get, these men you can't get over invested in these women. Then you get tender dick out here and then you get me thinking sideways.
You can't be over invested.
Yeah, you can't be like that.
Anything. I don't even think you should be over invested in yourself.
I don't know about that.
That's an illusion, man. We're all one.
Hold on, twin.
We're all participating in the grand illusion of Maya.
Say your part on that though.
Because if you believe like I believe that like we are all derivatives of this one universal hallucination where each of us is a little mirror refraction, a little shard of glass that is just the universe dancing for itself through each and every one of us. Different every potential permutation. So that we are the same uniform entity at our core. But it's like TL is just exist so that the universe can see itself through us interacting. So I don't think you should invest too much in just yourself or take yourself too seriously, because at the end of the day it's I find ego like how you think women in that, I know you're kind of joking, but like how you propose it, like, oh, women are the like kind of this like downfall of a lot of situations. To me, ego is being too rooted in ego and being too self-serious is the downfall of almost every situation.
I see your point.
I see your point.
That's really what it is.
I see your point.
When I heard the overinvestment part, I think of it more in a piece of self-awareness.
Or self-love.
Or self-love, like you knowing yourself so much to what you like, you gonna set them boundaries and everything like that to protect your inner peace and everything like that. So that's how I was.
Yeah.
I comprehended the overinvestment itself type thing.
100% agree with you there. You can never do too much of that.
Feel me?
You can never do too much of that. But I just, that it's like the bravado shit. I'm like, we can leave that at the door. You know what I mean? Like we can just be peoples.
Yeah, I don't like that macho ego shit.
That shit's weird, bro.
That shit weird.
Ironically, makes me perceive you as the like least macho.
You see what I'm saying?
Like the more you try to be that, I'm like this. You are
can
not.
never underestimate people, man.
You can't.
You can't. So it's like,
Uh-huh.
you just gotta give respect. You gotta respect everything.
Everything, man.
Everything.
Everything, bro. Like I had is this Uber Eats shit?
It might be.
Yo, are you the Uber Eats person?
Did somebody order food?
Yo, the Chinese food here.
Chinese food.
No killer sesame. Little sesame.
What kind of Chinese did you get?
Some sesame chicken.
Sesame chicken.
Yeah, and some fried rice. You feel me?
Thanks, man.
We gonna put that little baby to the side.
Man, what'd you order for the rest of us?
Y'all want some?
No, fuck.
No, get some. Get some. Y'all want some?
I was gonna make an ASMR video in this bitch.
I got the cart, and you feel me? Gotta have the cart. This I
Is that
think-
steamed or fried rice?
Where
You
get
know,
this shit from?
you know it fried. Chin chin.
Oh, cool.
Chin chin down the
You say
street.
chin like a middleman with chin.
Chin
I know.
chin. I love them. They love me down there.
They love me down
They
there.
love me down there. I love little Dutch sauce. You see what I'm saying?
Oh
Man, we
man.
showing love at chin chin.
Yo,
They do. They do.
oh god. Dark sauce is
that
fire.
good or bad? Everybody,
It's Chinese food, Ken. It's American Chinese food.
It's American Chinese food,
like
bro.
this shit.
No
Like-
offense.
If you like American Chinese food, you're gonna love it. If you know what I'm saying?
You got
Got
right
somebody
here.
that wing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they wings fire too. Do lemon pepper. Then they got a sushi bar too. So it's like if you want to list sushi bar.
They got orange chicken.
Yes.
Oh, that shit is hit.
I'm not an orange chicken fan, so I ain't never had it. Can't speak on it.
I like Hunan chicken.
What is that actually?
It's kind of just like stir fry, basically. It's some clean bullshit. It's got like cashews and peppers in it. You don't want that shit. Like,
Yeah, I think I seen it with the cashews and.
is it a little spicy?
I like spicy, but it's like nah.
You
nah.
probably fuck with Szechuan chicken.
I might have to see.
I think
might
you'd
have to
like
see
that.
I might
Hey,
have to see.
Tyler, how you feel about that Gunner situation?
How do I feel about?
Whoa, hold up.
this
For the
situation?
people in the back, we're about to dive into the Gunna situation. How do we feel about the Gunna situation? What is the... I'm staying out of this one. What's up with the Gunna situation? Like that album or...
Nah, just the role, position that he's in based off of everything that's going on in the media.
How about... Let's rephrase this.
Okay, go ahead.
Hypothetically, if you were managing Gunna from an objective label standpoint, like you're like Leor Cohen, like you're not you're not involved in the streets, there's nothing, like you're just strictly like, I met this guy as a business decision.
You Jimmy
and
Iovine.
You're Jimmy Iovine, and you're like, damn, this has been a cash cow for us. How are we what do we do? As a manager of artists, what would you do?
Bro, you better
not
take
not on a personal tip.
Not on the person tip, from a business standpoint.
From a business standpoint, yes. What do you think is the proper
Bro, you
decision?
better take that plea. You better take that plea. You signed to me, bro. You make me money, bro.
Yep. Okay.
So it's like, if you ain't do nothing,
Hey.
you better take the plea. That's just me. So
Absolutely.
it's like, then we get out, hey, fuck you mean, number one record.
100%.
You see what I'm saying?
Fuck you, me.
You see, both of y'all just said it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
y'all can't,
Yeah.
you can't do that in jail.
No, you cannot. As we have seen,
So you see what I'm saying?
you cannot be doing that shit in jail. I'm gonna tell you
So
that.
like from a business standpoint, it's a tough for me to answer that because it's morals and ethics that go behind it.
No,
Because
100%.
me as a person with outside of business, he gonna have to sit like, bro, you part of this, bro. You put that chain on, like you know what's
I love
up.
that.
So let me ask
Yeah.
you this though. Do you feel like...
Let's just recap that real quick, though. I'm super sorry. I just want it very clearly on record. Our man has morals and principles and would advise you to sit the fuck down on behalf of your team should you be caught up in the fuckery that you help perpetuate.
You feel me?
But if you're some like fucking Manhattan
CEO
executive dude who doesn't give a shit about morals or principles and you're making a cold, calculated, sociopathic business decision,
this what's gonna have to
have him plea out. But what about this though? And then T, I'll let you get back to it.
He's teaching me how to do it.
I'm sorry. But what about this though?
What about...
If he pleads, right, and without having to, if he takes a plea that doesn't require cooperation, and which is unlikely to say the least, but if you take a plea that doesn't require cooperation, wouldn't you think that it might actually be a genius strategy to have, because nobody else can make money to help those people that are now sitting. So it's like, damn, maybe get somebody out off the bench, put somebody in, trade them to a team, get them in the game, and then let's fucking pay some lawyers.
I mean, it's just like the only thing is like even if that happened,
Yeah.
like it's on camera. That's what make it so crazy. So everybody perceiving it the wrong way because they got gun on camera saying all this shit. Now, if it ain't on cameras, ain't nobody gonna know about. It's gonna be all in house. So it's like we don't know gun
paperwork.
You see, it is paperwork.
Oh, they'll
stay
pull your
away from
paperwork fast as a
1090J. Stay
motherfucker.
away from 1090J.
Bro, I'm telling you, you don't. Yeah, people think they're getting away with something. I'm like, you got a whole
Like,
dossier.
it is paperwork, but it's like I don't know. It's tough. And then you end up in a situation like
Yeah, I don't know anything about any of these people.
Pull it down just a little bit.
What?
Like,
I'm just a firm.
right here.
right here.
Yeah, just put like in the middle of your shirt. If you can, yeah.
I don't know.
Like a little clip.
Here's something just kind of building off of what that situation, right? Because this is a strange one for me, from a civilian standpoint. How do you feel about people that, like, because one of the most annoying things I think for a lot of people is when, let's say, like a 6ix9ine thing happens, and then some like 10-year-old keyboard warrior from like Iowa is just like on ganging them. I could never. And it's just like he's like sitting in the playroom of a 6,000 square foot mansion in like some remote burb, just typing this shit out. Like, how do you feel about other people in general even weighing in on these situations? Because I love that you tapped on the point that it's like, at the end of the day, none of us, most of us, don't know any of these people personally, don't know any of the ties, situations, don't know any of what is what, blase, 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 blah. It's hilarious to me how readily people are just like hucking opinions like Hail Marys out into the abyss of the internet.
That's just the world. That's what social media has gave everybody a platform to speak on it. And then it's like the situation that's the hottest news. So it's like, what else they gonna talk about? And then it's like everybody got an opinion on some shit they ain't never been through. A lot of people ain't never been locked up. And then people had to go get lawyers and all this, can't get a bond. Like nobody ever been through that. Not a lot of people been through that to even have an opinion to speak on it. So that's why, at the same time, on the music business tip, people don't care.
Yeah.
Like people don't care. If they like it, they still finna consume it. Like I ain't never seen it like this. Like we genuinely know 6ix9ine is a wreck. People still tapped in.
Okay, so let me speak on that. The whole Kodak situation. Now, Kodak spoke on that situation, right? He said, Kodak, even in the song, he said, nigga, ain't like I'm trying to go bust a jug with this nigga. You feel me?
But when you got real street takes, Kodak, and morals and principles of what you rap about, bro, you can't go do that. You can't go do that
so
lyric,
where
bro.
does the line draw between rap, you know what I'm saying, like the music business, and then street business? Because at the end of the day, it's a difference.
It is a difference.
It's like I felt Kodak on that line. Like ain't like I was trying to go hit a lick with the nigga. You
Yeah,
feel
for
like,
sure.
You feel me? Nigga trying to do some music, nigga.
Is
How much did Kodak make off of that though?
I think it was he got an M for
He
that.
got an M for that shit. But then, you know what's so crazy? He ain't gonna talk about the streaming numbers, bro. Them niggas did $1 million in 2 hours.
It's a good business tip, but it's like you can see that Kodak don't care. Like, cause then it got to that point. It was like, okay, you see Gunna got their plea, you see all these different things, like with the media and crime and all this stuff, 6ix9ine snitching, and they still coming out on top, like not falling off.
Yeah.
Why not do business? Like I see it, but it's like when you still got people like Boosie and OGs in the game, that's real street niggas that got a voice, got labels. They ain't adhering to that bullshit. And they gonna speak on it. They gonna call it out. Like, if Pimp C was here, you know that wouldn't be going down.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, he'll be speaking on it as well, too. Like, a lot of OGs speak down upon it. But the new gang, like, bro, they don't care.
But you got to understand.
And then it's clout, bro. They talking about it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I see your point, but I don't. I think it's interesting in general to bring a certain level of, like, I'm just gonna put it this way, bro. If I was Frank Lucas, I'm not gonna put a fucking chinchilla coat on and sit front row at the fight.
You got to, though.
And no, you don't. And that to me is like the dumbest. That's the whole point of this overarching situation with all of these people that just confuses the fuck out of me. I'm like, if any one of you are what you say you are, you have just made the most fatal life decision you could ever make in your life.
The industry, though. Nobody's really who they say they are.
That's good. That actually makes me happy.
Like that,
I'm like, that's great.
That ain't even just the industry. Like, that's the culture. Like, the Harlem Renaissance, they known for putting on this stuff, like music, putting on this stuff, being in the mix with drug dealers and artistry, club owners, like speakeasies and all that type. Like, it's a fight tomorrow. The Earl and Spence and Bud fight, it's a fight tomorrow. So it's like it's gonna be the same thing again. It's like you was stating on evolution, bro. This shit just repeat itself, bro. And it's like it's almost down there conditioned.
No,
you'll be abnormal if you start some different shit.
Yeah, institutionalization.
You feel me? And then it's like, bro, it's like people ain't gonna be willing to see that change. Like, people don't like change. And it's like, that shit wild to me, but
yeah, that really hurts my soul. There are days I'd personally, like, just on a really random tip, but like, there are days where I'll be at work, working with an artist or etc. And it literally, I think I might have told you this, TL, but like, I will just sit there and be like, I should quit doing this because I'm helping perpetuate the death of a culture that I love. Like, I'm literally helping you destroy your life while you pay me to do it. Like, I'm like a crack dealer in an entertainment format. Like, I'm like, yeah, nah, I got you, bro. Hey, does this line sound good? Oh, the one where you said you're gonna spin back with Little Joe and fucking bring the Drake to kill John at 7 on Wednesday? Yeah, that line, you said everything real clear, my guy. We got it. On wax. Like, most of the time, bro, that shit has me wanting to just quit. Because I'm like, I'm destroying young men's lives.
See, but that's
just by clicking spacebar.
That's your morality kicking in. You know what I'm saying? And
what? You ever seen Pulp Fiction? You remember at the very beginning when Bruce Willis is about to throw the fight and Vin Rames is the guy who like is the bookie, and he like owns the boxing match, and he's like, now should you start to feel that's your pride fucking with you, and he's like, you go down in the fucking whatever round it is. That I thought you were about to hit me with that shit.
Nah, that's just your morality kicking in, cause like, you know, a lot of people don't have morals or standards when they get their money.
Don't have no conscience. You can't have no conscience.
Like, cause a lot of, you gotta think about majority of everybody in the world right now is living in survival mode, bro.
Straight survival mode.
So niggas gonna do what the fuck they gotta do to make ends meet. You know what I mean? So rather if it's saying I'm gonna spin the block, you feel me? It'll work for this nigga, so why the fuck it won't work for me? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you just gotta understand, like, I'm with you on it. You feel me? But also depend on where you at in life. Too.
In life.
I'm just speaking on from both aspects because
Yeah.
I'm that guy. I'm you. Like I don't want to fucking record a nigga talking about some 5.56 223s and but like y'all niggas no more guns than you goddamn know the fucking presidents.
Can you do a multiplication table, brother? Because you're throwing a lot of numbers out there. Like you could apply this skill.
Nah, for sure. But
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know, man. Like it's
who you think gonna win the fight though, Tyler?
who I think gonna win the fight, bro. Oh man,
You got your money on.
who I got my?
Oh my
money on?
God, you bet.
We're talking about
Bro,
tomorrow.
do I bet?
Yeah,
bro.
we're
Active
yeah.
gambler.
Yeah, for
I don't
There's a
miss
lot
a
of fights
day.
going on.
Bro, you
I don't miss
gotta.
a day.
I think it's.
I might just start following whatever you do.
I'm right now. I'm undefeated in boxing picks.
Okay, next time you're putting up, let me know when the next boxing pick comes up. I'm gonna put some bread on whatever you're doing.
The last like 3 tank fights. I had
Tank, like the R&B singer?
no Gervonta Davis.
Oh, I was like, this dude went boxing?
No, Gervonta Davis.
Oh shit.
He his last 3 fights, I had him winning 7 through 9.
Damn.
He
Wait,
knocked-
you bet
Yeah, you could
like
bet.
on per round basis?
Yeah, you could bet on a per round
Oh,
basis.
this is.
You could bet on if it's gonna be a knockout, split decision, unanimous decision.
Holy shit, bro.
But the answer to your question, I got Earl Spence in 10. I got Earl in 10 on my for sure bet that I put my money on. I'll
Yep.
place another bet for a draw because it's like I like both fighters. Both fighters are the best fighters in the welterweight division.
Mm-hmm.
They're both great. Love them both. Even though I don't know them, but like far as boxing and being a boxing fan,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad if Bud won because it's like, okay, Bud like that too. So I based it down, even talking to my partners, it's individual preference at this point. Like who you think you would hang with on a regular.
That's hilarious.
That's what I boil it down to, and it's like Earl Spence would be the person I'd probably kick it with
Damn.
and everything like that. So I got Earl in 10.
Let me ask you this. As a savvy businessman, do you recognize that gambling is, like, do you view gambling as fun, or do you think that because certain, like I had a family member who would like lose everything at the horse track because that's a dumbass thing to gamble on. You know what I mean? But like there are certain things like sports where they're so closely monitored and the statistics are so readily available, you can never be 100% right. But at least they're educated guesses. It's like playing, blackjack and poker are better than like, betting on one number in roulette or some dumb shit like that. But do you view gambling as a businessman as, okay, this is just fun, I'm just kind of doing this, or do you really take it to the point where you're like running numbers to try and make more business decisions, quote unquote?
No, I'm definitely running numbers, dude. Like it's fun, the thrill.
Yeah. But
like
you're not like Adam Sandler,
And
Uncut Gems.
yeah, I'm not betting my last going broke.
I hear
type
that.
shit. Like,
yeah, that's
I
what I'm talking about.
I ain't doing that. It's more so I'm a basketball, football, soccer, and boxing fanatic. Like you guys tell, like I really watch basketball. Like
Oh yeah?
like I'm really.
Who's your team, man?
Who's my team? So with my partners, they made me pick a team last year. I ain't never had a team, but
Are you from Atlanta?
no, I'm from Alabama.
You were fun. That's what I done fucked up. That's what made me think about it. Okay.
Being in Memphis for the last year and a half.
Oh, no.
I chose the Grizzlies as my.
Oh
as my-
no, the Grizzlies, dude.
I had a great time in Memphis, bro.
That's just shout out to Memphis. I don't know if the
Memphis.
Grizzlies would be that if I could pick any team.
They've been the number 2-3 team in the Western Conference Division past 2 years.
Okay,
And they
it's
made
been
to
a
the-
while since I
and they
followed
made it to the
basketball.
second round of the playoffs. That's what I'm telling you. Like I was
Man.
like in Tennessee, gambling legal. I'm able to place a bet on my phone and go sit courtside and watch the game.
No
Like
shit.
I used to bet on my phone
yeah.
and then go sit courtside and
You
watch.
got a site that you're an app?
Barstool and FanDuel.
Really?
And I go sit courtside and watch Ja win me my money.
Look at the camera and say who you bet with on the phone.
Barstool and FanDuel, that's what I bet with.
That's right. That's where we're. All right. Hey, Wonda Boi, fighter management company, partnership with Barstool and FanDuel.
No, for sure. Like
Whoever comes
my
to the
profit
back
margin, like 35% right now.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Bro, your profit margin is 35%?
I probably in the last year, my first ever parlay, I hit in Vegas on the Super Bowl on Tom Brady. I came back to Atlanta. You guys see, I left Atlanta, went to Vegas. I sold my Benz, went out there to Vegas.
What the fuck?
Went out there to Vegas, put my last like 500 on the parlay on the Super Bowl for Tom Brady to hit on the over. The money line, I forgot the bet, the money line, all that, but I hit. It came back to Atlanta up. So my Benz went to Vegas, came back up.
Bro,
That's my first ever parlay I hit.
that's a play right there.
I play blackjack a lot.
Okay.
I only gamble on things where it's like the odds still might not seem it's in your favor, but it's like I know
They're calculable.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
They can be understood.
They can be understood.
Like you at least know the simple, like there are by the book ways to play games like that. That it's like the math is clear.
It's clear.
Like if I'm sitting on
Like I ain't putting
Jack,
I ain't
Queen,
putting
I'm not fucking hitting.
Let's see, you'll never see me do no slot machines. I think that's the dumbest shit.
That's the
like,
dumbest shit
You
ever.
putting money in the machine and hitting the button, praying that some money spit out.
You know
Like,
that shit?
That's the dumbest shit. And I think
is.
it's dumb because I ain't never won. So it's like if I
No.
win, it might not be no dumb shit.
No, it is. And I'll tell you what right now,
You feel me?
that outside of like whales and shit that come through and just spend money on not just gambling, but just lavish expenditures on bullshit, that's actually where most casinos make most of their money.
Yeah, for sure.
They clean up on those because it's digitally programmed to make money. Like it's a thing that they can lose a card game. You know what I mean? The odds are in their favor, but they can lose.
You gotta spend some money.
A slot machine, I can literally run an algorithm that's like, okay, we make this much money, but we can't make it so that nobody ever wins. So once we clear this amount of profit, then kick out a jackpot or something, and then like that's bullshit,
I don't fuck
bro.
with that slot machine. I feel like it's a camera on the slot machine and somebody behind it just looking at me laughing like this dumbass person.
There's a camera,
like
some Black Mirror shit. Like
type
they're
going
just,
on like, hey, give me your money, a dumbass shit.
oh my god, bro.
But gambling, like that's been a thing. Like grew up, like my mom, grandma, we used to have family members come over. They play spades. They put their whole paycheck on the table.
I'll play some spades. We should get a spades game going for
Shit like that,
shit
dice
show.
games, shit like that. So anything.
I'm not that good at dice, but
anything about
You
some
wanna play
money,
spades?
I'm
I'll
gonna
play
take a
spades.
chance. Best believe I'm taking a chance.
all right. Do you play poker at all?
Nah, I'm learning. I know the hands, but it's like I've never been no
I feel you.
avid poker player.
We'll get up. We'll play a game of spades. We'll have an evening where we all just shoot the shit, play spades, do a little bit of. Is gambling legal in Georgia?
Bruh, no.
So we'll just play spades for fun, and then allegedly, and then I can we'll run a couple hands of poker or something. But yeah, no, we should definitely have a spades game. I would love that.
We need to take a trip to a casino one day too.
Oh hell yeah! I've never been to a casino in my life. Bro. My dad beat that shit out of me.
What?
We got too many gambling junkies in my family.
Nah,
They
it
were
ain't
like,
gonna.
"Bro, nah, you ain't. You're not doing that."
You gotta. No, bro. Like this whole summer, I ain't gambled. Like this whole like I'm in Georgia, so it's like I ain't been able to gamble. You can't do anything, but
Gotta respect that.
gotta respect it. But it's like nah. Like football only lasts August through September.
Yep.
Like bet through August, take your breaks. Like don't just. Now I will say, betting your last. I was down to my last $50
Okay.
one time. Down to my last $50, and I had a parlay that was 10 picks basketball. And if I put $50 on it, it's gonna win me 88 racks.
$88,000.
88,000. All right. I looked at my little brother. I was like, "What you think I should do?" I was like, "If I lose this 50, bro, I gotta make it to Friday type shit." And
I'd do it. Fuck it.
I ain't do it. I bet $10 on it, and then I won 10,000.
Wow, that's a way smarter decision. I love that in my brain. I didn't even think about that. You also said, next bet you're about to make. Just let me know.
Because it's like
if
at
you
the
can turn
end of the
10 into
day, you
10,000.
got at the end of the day, like with betting, what I tell anybody when it comes to sports betting, specifically, like take your fan perspective out of it.
Yes.
Like if you're a fan, you're gonna lose every time.
Take the emotion out
Take
of
the
it.
emotion out of it. all that. Just watch the game, see what plays out, see if the refs really doing some wig shit. See if the refs in it, see if the coaches really didn't know how to coach.
Yep.
The play call, injuries. And then, two, like a lot of people put a parlay together and see how much money they could potentially win and not focus on just winning. So if you say it's like, hey, use $10 to win you 300 instead of putting 50 to win you 2,000-3,000. They seeing that as like, oh, okay, I could cover my rent, I could pay my car note. Now focus on winning. Focus on generating a business.
Yeah.
And then it's like you got to stay down with it. Like you gonna take L's, and that's in anything you do.
Yeah.
So it's like just take your L's, keep watching film. I'm a big film junkie when it comes to sports.
Okay.
So it's like, and then after that, you'll see what to do, and eventually start getting better. I had a friend hit off the hot dog eating contest. Like he was losing for a good 6-7 months.
Insane.
He was losing for a good 6-7 months. Like not nothing. Then one day I wake up, he's like, bro, I hit off the hot dog eating contest.
We're gonna bring this full circle.
sure.
What was that AI eating a glizzy shit y'all were on about? That's how we're about to win our next bet, bro. About to get these AIs eating glizzies, and we're gonna win every hot dog
You
contest.
feel me? And he been up ever since.
God damn. Okay,
been
well,
up ever since.
cheers the man who hit on the hot dog contest.
Cheers to
That's
him,
what's up.
For sure.
All right. So we feel like we promoted a lot of gambling. Even though you do it well, I would not do it that well. But I want to give you the floor to like promote the Giza pyramid of fluorescent hats, everything else you got going.
Yeah, this,
You know, like
this a new line. This a new line that has to probably drop in the next couple months. These just samples and prototypes right now. But
I mean, if you want to get rid of the orange one, let me know.
all right, I might be. I might be able to work something out. But yeah, this is a new brand of hats, man. Be on the lookout for these to drop in the next month or so. I got some other stuff in the works too. Got some winter apparel ready to go
You
already.
don't say.
But you know, everything's selective, bro. Like I don't make a bunch of it. It's like it's basically merch. When you see me, if you want it, I got it.
That's perfect though.
Type thing. So it's like I do have a website, wondaboi.com. So be on the lookout for it in the next month or so.
Boy, B-O-I.
BOI.
B-O-I. All one word?
All one word.com.
Okay, cool.
Be able to place an order. But you know, you got access to me, so you know.
Yeah, I'll
You
definitely.
gotta do all that.
I mean, I don't mind using the website as well. Like, it's
Nah,
not
I got
like,
you.
you know,
For sure,
like definitely.
for sure.
It's pretty. It's typing in wondaboi.com is not like a Herculean labor. Like I'm just over here just.
Not at all, for sure.
Herculean.
I feel like people can just
Fuck you get that word from?
Hercules.
Hercules.
But man, but
No, man, I just.
That's cool.
It's the. I like the hat. A lot of people like the hats, man. People don't.
I've seen enough of people in them.
And what's crazy,
Yeah.
what people don't know, like this is crazy. I
Okay.
don't like this logo.
I love it.
Yeah,
They're alright.
I don't know why you feel that way, but
So it's like you guys tell. So I used to be in the studio in the conference room. I had a graphic designer pull up. Named Milana. I told her my thoughts, and she just drew everything out. Like far as the anticipation of how we do things, cloud. So it's like, okay, cloud, they thinking. Wonda Boi the name, we gotta incorporate music, so that's what the records you see. All those type things like that. So we came up with like 20 different logos.
yeah.
So I was like, it ain't about me. It's about what the people think. So I sent it to like 20 different, 30 people. Sent it to TL, a couple of my closest partners, random people that I met at the studio that I know.
People you trust.
They all people, not even people I trust, random. Like I did a little case study, a little pool.
Okay.
And the majority of the people picked this logo.
Well, shit, that's smart.
So the people like it.
Damn.
So it's like, it ain't about what I like. It's about what the people like. So it's like I made what the people like, and that's what gravitates. That's why it's easy for me to sell it or people to want it.
And that's
It's
why
like,
you
that's
win
what-
at bets, and that's why you're good at managing artists, and
Yeah.
that's why I'm a selfish asshole. I could never do what you do, because I'd be like, nah, fuck those people. I'm making the hat I want to make.
Nah, because it's like it's consumer based.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's consumer. Yes, I love it. I'm a rock it. Like I'm the CEO for sure.
Right, yeah.
So it's like I'm a rock. That's why I got this one on. Nobody has this hat. Nobody will ever have this hat that I have.
That's the one.
But it's like people like these colors. Even my guy right here, he like the orange and the black one. Like Cash called me in Memphis, like, hey, give me a hat, give me a hat, give me a hat. I need an orange and black hat. I need an orange and black hat ASAP. Because at that time I was like, hey, I'm taking a break. I'm not making no hats right now.
Fair enough.
I'm not making no hats. So it's like, bro, he kept bugging me. So it's like, eventually got his hat and everything like that. But it's like with everything business wise, I do love market surveys, the research, everything like that before I even just full blown say, hey, I'm finna sell this.
Got to.
Cause it's like then I'm forcing a product down people's throat.
Never do that. Never do. There are very few products on earth that do that, and food and but yeah. So we got wonderboi.com, boy with an I, and we've got some new merch coming. New hats, some winter wear. Anything with the artists?
Oh, Soldier.
Soldier's got something?
Soldier got something we working up, dropping in either August or September right now.
Okay.
One of one finna drop.
Okay, that's the name of it?
That's the name of it, one of one.
Nice, man.
Dude, we got, my team, we locked in the whole month of March.
Damn.
Bro, March, May.
Damn.
We probably...
Y'all were just in the lab.
Just in the lab, bro. They probably got at least 30 songs a piece ready. Like, we done finished
30 songs a piece?
Ready, for sure. Bro, when we go to the studio...
Bro, y'all got like 2 years of rollout.
Bro.
Like, that's outrageous.
Some throwaway records, some we'll just drop.
Of course, yeah.
Soldier just dropped this On Your Mind record that TL produced. Bro,
Nice,
the audience loves it.
Yeah, that shit sounds perfect. Maybe are you cool with like, not to cut you off, but do you want to go out with that? Like, that'd be a great way to rap. Is we just like play a new song or something?
Yeah, we could play some.
Is that cool?
Stuff.
Give Soldier some shine. This is one of your artists. I mean, shit, it makes sense to me. And our guy TL over here produced it, so shit. I know it's not going to be some booty. That's always a positive.
We got some shit coming. There you go.
Hold up. So that's letter M, letter H, Soulja, soul is in SOULJA on my mind. So MH Soulja on my mind. This shit just dropped. You can crank it up, crank up and did. This is a whole video.
Yeah.
There's Cash.
Diamonds on me for my wrist of my necklace. Love or hate me, but you gotta respect me. Soldier going down is one of them legends. Don't see these niggas come stepping on me. Don't go nowhere without they whipping on me. Checking who, they ain't checking nothing. Boy, I been that nigga with it, you done done it. Wake up every day, they checking my mind. If I don't do nothing, I'm grind. Wake up every day, they checking my mind. If I don't do nothing, I'm grind. Cause I'm going to get it. Ain't conversating.
Video's hard.
Appreciate it.
That face to face down once you in. Elevate, I ain't going down. Put your hand out when you know me now. And the type of niggas I don't need around. Cause these niggas wouldn't even hold it down.
I ain't gon' let up. I ain't gon' settle. Gotta keep going.
This shit forever.
At the top floor, just me and all my twins. We the hustle or that trying. That's the only way you win.
Angels on me, that's how I step. Diamonds on me from my wrist to my necklace. Love or hate me, but you gotta respect me. Soldier going down is one of them legends. Don't see these niggas come stepping on me. Don't go nowhere without they whipping on me. Checking who, they ain't checking nothing. Boy, I been that nigga, what they did, I done it. Wake up every day, they checking my mind. If I don't do nothing on my grind. Wake up every day, they checking my mind. If I don't do nothing on my grind.
There it is.
I ain't trying to say it went easy, none of this shit going easy. From the jump knew I was gonna be the one, guess they ain't wanna believe me. Built this shit from the ground up, they can't take away credit for what I'm achieving. Niggas hating, but they be the reason. There's not 1% of me compete.
Where's he from? Alabama? Troy, Alabama. Okay. Yo, Cash from Alabama.
He from Troy, Alabama as well.
Yeah, man.
Love that trying, that's the only way you win. Angels on me, that's how I step. Diamonds on me, that's my niggas. Love or hate me, but you gotta respect me. Soldier going down is one of them legends. Don't see these niggas come stepping on me. Don't go nowhere without they whipping on me. Checking who, they ain't checking out. But I I been that nigga when you get I done it. Wake up every day to check on my mind. If I don't do nothing, on my grind.
There it is.
Wake up every day to check on my mind. If I don't do nothing, on my grind.
That's hard.
I appreciate it, bro.
That's tough. I actually met him.
Yeah.
He was at that session. Yeah. I remember this shit now, bro. He's good, dude. You got great energy.
Bro, for sure.
Man. That's tough, bro. Come on, man. Tell me that's I'm stepping.
Yeah. And that's hard. We got, bro.
Yeah.
We got so much shit, bro. When I tell you.
And y'all
like,
got 30 of them bitches per
bro,
artist.
Bro. Him and Cash got some shit, bro. I'm telling you, like, man, bro, I was in the studio. I probably missed like 2 days in the studio in March, bro. Probably missed 2 days due to a work schedule.
Good God.
Like, bro.
That's,
That is straight.
Yeah.
man. So for all of you aspiring artists out there, I want you to know you got a manager who stays in the studio
Nah, for sure. I'm a
28 days out of 30. So,
Yeah.
you know, take your work ethic into consideration.
Nah, for sure.
Because
For sure.
if you are willing to do that, bro, like you might want to just pivot. For shit, bro. I think that's perfect. Is there anything else you want to say? Like, do you want to like pray or like
Tell them
maybe?
they can follow you.
Yeah, shout your socials.
Man, y'all
out.
can follow me at _1 Tylan _1 TYLAN, and then y'all can follow me at Wonda Boi Music as well on IG. Follow me on IG and Twitter. Y'all can find me like that.
I do.
We need your social too, by the way.
No sir, no such. Can't get my social.
Birthday, primary email address associated with your bank
Bro, you're
account.
hilarious. Route numbers.
Rowdy numbers. Oh my God, bro. All right,
Being twin.
that's a wrap, bro.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming through, man. I love it. Damn. I can tell you're from Alabama.
Why you feel like that?
That shoulder? I was like, did you used to play like tight end? For fuck's sake, man. You just rolled tight, right? Yeah, I'm like, you leaned into that tackle.
Nah, I played defensive end though.
Oh, this shit is hard as fuck, man. Thank you.
Bro. One time.
Oh, you got the like soft felt lining on the. Oh, this shit right here. I'm gonna fuck the people up with this. I'm duck hunting motherfuckers rolling around this bitch. You kidding me?
Duck season.
It's